On fellow Americans, friends, enemies, future friends, future enemies, greetings to you all. My name is Michael Onder. I'm a guitar player from St. Louis, Missouri, and I've decided to start this extraordinary event called the Michael Onder Podcast, where I'm basically just going to get on here and play guitar and talk shit and try to ruffle up some feathers. This is the first edition, so I'm going to go ahead and dedicate this to the most corrupt, power-hungry person to ever seek the presidency of the United States. And her name is obviously Hillary Rodham Clinton, who I have to say, literally, I couldn't sit back and stay quiet anymore. She motivated me to get on and and open my mouth and express my First Amendment rights, because she called Donald Trump a racist this week in Reno, Nevada, at a campaign rally, when she publicly praises Robert Byrd, a significant leader of the Ku Klux Klan in Arkansas, says that he was her mentor and he's a great man. He's a very prominent member of the KKK. Anyone who can sit back and allow this to happen is disgraceful. This woman is lying. It's nothing new. She's been lying for 30 years. I mean, she was lying to the American public a decade before I was even born. But as the famous Guns N' Roses song once said, I might be a little young, but honey, I ain't naive. And that's my message to you, Hillary, because if this video reaches one person, or if it reaches 100 or 1,000 people, it was worth it, because I can say I didn't sit back quietly, because if this woman becomes president, this country will never be the same. She will appoint justices to the highest courts, the Supreme Courts, that will go in premeditated with their goal to take away your Second Amendment rights, possibly your First Amendment rights. She wants to drastically change the country. She wrote her thesis in school on Saul Alinsky and Rules for Radicals. If that fact alone isn't enough to scare the shit out of you about this woman, just go do the research on your own. You don't got to believe me. Like, I'm just a guitar player. They say opinions are like assholes. Well, right here you got an asshole with an opinion, and I ain't afraid to show it. So, like I said, I'm going to be talking about everything, not just politics, wrestling, sports, media, entertainment, music, whatever you guys want to talk about. You can leave messages in the message board down below. This is the Michael Onder Podcast. I'm going to be doing maybe weekly updates, maybe 2 times a week, whenever I can have time to get on here. Whatever's on my mind. Good thing about the internet, you can say whatever the fuck you want, and you can express opinions, but I don't really have a lot of opinions, honestly. I thought about this. It's really just facts. I mean, this woman is a career criminal. She's under FBI investigation right now for misappropriation of funds with the Clinton Foundation, illegal pay-to-play scandals, where people literally would pay her husband $600,000 to make a 45-minute speech, and then all of a sudden that person would have a meeting with Hillary while she was Secretary of State. I mean, not only should she not be president, and I'm saying this dead serious, this woman should be arrested immediately for the crime she committed while she was Secretary of State. Not to mention that she let the Americans in the embassy in Libya die while they begged for help. Over 600 emails begging the Secretary of State to send in additional security forces. She ignored them, and in return, they got their heads cut off, and they suffered because Hillary Clinton was lazy, politically correct, and quite frankly, just incompetent. She's not prepared to run the country. She's not qualified to run the country, and I will be terrified for our kids and our grandkids if this woman gets anywhere near the White House. So I just wanted to introduce myself to everybody. If you like me, if you hate me, all I'm trying to get your reaction. I'm trying to get my name out there, ruffle some feathers up. I'll be promoting my band Retrospect. We'll be playing all around the St. Louis area for the rest of the summer. All into next year, we're going to have some dates we're going to announce. So we're going to play some music. We're going to talk some politics, some sports. There's no rules on this show, so leave a message down below. Hope you enjoyed, and if you have anything you'd like to ask me or any kind of thing you want to talk about, just go ahead and send me a message. And until next time, everybody, use your head, and not the wrong one.